Hey everybody, welcome back. So there was a lot of comments and requests on the Star Trek microfigures to actually open them up and take a look at them. So I did end up getting another set of those so that we can actually open them up, take them out of the packaging, and take a look a little closer. There was also some comments saying that the audio was kind of hard to hear. I do apologize for that. Like I said, this is kind of a temporary setup that I just threw together. I did get a microphone. We will see if it works or not. This is trial number 1, so hopefully it will help. I tested it, it was working, so hopefully it is working. Hopefully it makes it easier to hear. So let me know if it sounds better, if it's easier to hear, all that kind of stuff, okay? I'm really hoping it'll help. I do apologize if it was hard to hear. So there are the 3 figures, Spock, Kirk, and the Enterprise. And I already took them out of the plastic packaging, right? So super tiny little guys here. And then down at the bottom, there was a little booklet I said I saw. And this really is just kind of like a little catalog of all of the stuff that they sell, like mini everythings, right? Like Mars Attacks, Sonic the Hedgehog, Rugrats, Care Bears, mini 8-balls, some mini Barbies, mini board games like Connect and Jenga, Monopoly, Operator, Clue. They've got a ton of little tiny things that they do, but that's what that was. It wasn't anything Star Trek related. It was literally just like a catalog of probably just some of the stuff that they make. Probably not everything, but that's what that was, right? Okay, so we will start with the Enterprise, okay, and then we'll move on to Kirk and Spock. So let me get closer. Okay, so as I said, there is the little Enterprise. I got another light too. I'm hoping that'll cut down some of the glare. So let me know if there's like not as much glare coming off on this stuff. But it just comes in this little hard plastic case. Got the guys on the back, and it's got a cute little hatch that opens up on top, and the ship is inside. How you get the ship out, who knows? Okay, so it's just inside here, right? Little plastic case with a lid on it, little soft plastic insert, and then just little top that lifts off, right? Okay, here literally is the stand. It's clear plastic, literally about the size of the beginning portion of my finger, right there. Okay, and then the Enterprise. Don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me get it over here. The detail's pretty good, I think, really, right? I mean, the original Enterprise didn't have a whole lot going on with it. See the little side decals and all the markings and stuff, right? Pretty good, I think. Doesn't have anything on the bottom. Little hole for the stand. And it just slips in, I hope, right? It is tight. Let's see if it actually stands up. It does. It stands up. There is a little teeny tiny, oh my goodness, micro Enterprise out of the packaging. Okay. And the figures are a little different. So here's Kirk, right? Again, hard plastic. Got his little diagram on there. Captain Kirk. Back. Now these are really cute. I didn't see this before, but this, it's actually got a little opening door. Like a little door that opens up pull him out. So he's got his little, like a brown rock stand here. Little teeny tiny microscopic peg hole on it. And then just a little, going to the wrong side, little plastic pull tab here that pulls out. And his communicator already fell out. And can you even see that? Literally his communicator. It's the size of a fly poop. So tiny, so tiny. Let me put it on my finger. I can't even tell if that's in focus. It's so small. All right, now 3 points of articulation. His legs do not move, so his legs are posed. Arms, the arms do move up and down. And then head does rotate. All right. Damn, I keep going to the wrong side of the phone, sorry. There he is. Very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. But I think they're pretty cool. I like them. I just can't lose that communicator because I'll never find it again. I'll probably tape it down. And then we'll just slide him back in without losing his communicator. Shut his little door. Snap, snap. There you have it. Kirk. Oh, I forgot his stand. All right, and same thing with Spock. We're gonna have to be very careful because he's got a communicator and a tricorder. Same thing on the back. Little back door. I'm gonna flip him this way because they're already moving around. The stand and the communicator are the same, so I'll just take a look at the tricorder. Just solid black, not really anything on the tricorder. I don't know if you can see that. Very tiny. Just a little piece of plastic. Little rectangle with a hoop on it, but tricorder for this size, not bad. And then again, Spock, legs are secure, right? Arms do move up and down. And his head does rotate. Not that you can see that with my fat fingers in the way. That makes my fingers look massive. There he is. Spock, you can see his little badge on his shirt. It's focused. Backside. It would be really cool if they made some more of these. Like the rest of the crew, or there was a comment saying the refit Enterprise, that would be nice. Or, like I said, do some Next Generation ones or some others. For how small they are, very detailed, I think. Not bad at all. Just super tiny, super easy to lose pieces. Definitely not for kids. All right. So hopefully the light helped with glare. Hopefully this will help you hear me. And hopefully it'll help you guys be able to see these a little closer outside of the packaging, and hoping that there are more. I do want to thank everybody for their feedback. That kind of stuff does help a lot, because then I know what I need to work on, what I need to try to fix, make better. So suggesting opening these. I wanted to the first time, but again, I just had the one set, so I didn't want to rip them open. But again, they were only like $8 each and $9. So not bad to get a second set, open it up, have a closer look. I think they're really cool. Hopefully the light helped. Hopefully this will help you hear me. Hopefully things get better. I appreciate it. I liked reading all your guys' comments. I thank you a lot again for the feedback, and then just the communication, just having conversations about the products and stuff. It's nice to hear from everybody, see what everybody's thinking. Other than this, haven't gotten anything new, or else I would have done a video. Still just waiting on stuff to come in, pre-orders, working on models. I'm almost finished with the Wrath of Khan Enterprise bridge. I've gotten most of the pieces printed out and painted. It's just going to be setting it all up to see if it fits once it's done. It's working on the floor sections right now, but I've got all the walls done, the graphics done, the chairs are finished. All the rails are finished. I just got to wait for the floor and then get that primed and painted, and then we can take a look at that. The Fortress of Solitude for Superman, I've still got a couple more pieces to go on that. I've got most of the interior stuff done at this point. I think, again, until I set it up, I'm not going to be able to see what I need to add or subtract, or if it's going to work, because right now it's just concept things I printed out, hoping that it's going to fit together, hoping that it'll look okay. I don't know if I'm going to have to add stuff, but we'll do that on camera. I'll set it up out on the floor here. We'll take a look at it and see. Right now it's just working on the very front, the door section with his Superman emblem. And I think that's the last piece. So that'll be probably a few days still, because it's quite large. So it's going to take probably about a week to print out. I had to slice it down, of course, and I'll have to assemble it and all that stuff. But once that's done, I think that's the final piece that we need to set it up and take a look. So there will be some projects coming down the line. I did post some other stuff on my Instagram, my modeling page, some other little Star Trek items that I made, and some a superpowers thing. That's all I've gotten done recently, but that's JAM modeling for my Instagram. That's 2 M's, JAMMODELING, Jam modeling. There should be a link up in my profile. But if you guys want to look at the other stuff on there that I finished, that I didn't do videos on, just like there was some Star Trek props. I did a couple of those. So those are on there. You can take a look at that. And until then, till next time, hopefully we'll get these models printed out, get some more stuff in, be able to do some reviews. Again, thank you for the feedback. Like, subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. You guys have been really good at leaving comments. Do that as well. I love it. I thank you, and I will see you guys next time.